Brought to you by Dogra A1 Digital Hearing Aid Center Jammu, offering special discounts for senior citizens and reimbursement scheme for government employees. Hello viewers, you're watching Jammu Links News. I am Vandana Gupta and welcome to the daily updates of Midday News. Let's begin. Regional discrimination in administration will not be tolerated at any level in Jammu and Kashmir, Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha said on Monday as he vowed to use technology to curb the maniac of corruption. He also said the administration will use technology to weed out corruption from government offices. Sinha also assured that justice will be done for the families of the 3 youths from Rajouri who are believed to have been killed in an alleged fake encounter. The Central Bureau of Investigation on Tuesday morning raided the residential premises of the former Jammu and Kashmir minister and the founder of Dogra Swabhiman Sangathan Chaudhry Lal Singh in Rajbagh and Kathua. The searches are still in progress. Jammu and Kashmir police is not involved in the raids. On June 25th, CBI had registered a preliminary inquiry to probe into allegations of land grabbing and corruption by an educational trust run by Singh, who had quit the Bharatiya Janata Party in 2018. Jammu and Kashmir on Monday recorded 1,229 fresh cases of COVID-19, while 17 more deaths were reported in the last 24 hours. With this, the Union Territory's caseload has reached 55,325 and the death toll mounted to 895. It was for the 12th consecutive day that the number of fresh cases has crossed 1,000 in a 24-hour period. A committee constituted by the Jammu and Kashmir government to suggest a package for the revival of business and other ailing sectors on Monday submitted its report, and a big announcement was on cards within a week. This was stated by J&K Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha during a presser. Sinha said that it was not only the business sector which has suffered for the past 1 year or so, but the fact remains that for the past 15 or 20 years, every sector has suffered losses.
हफ्ते भर के अंदर ही उसकी प्रेस हम आपसे करेंगे। और एक बात मैं कह सकता हूं कि ऐसा पैकेज न कभी JNK को मिला था और मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि शायद भविष्य में ही मिल पाएगा।
India's COVID-19 case tally crossed the 49 lakh mark with a spike of 83,809 cases and 1,054 deaths in the last 24 hours, according to the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. The total case tally stands at 49,30,237 in the country, including 9,90,061 active cases, 38,59,400 cured or discharged or migrated, and 80,776 deaths. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh on Monday said COVID-19 has reinforced the belief that a healthy integration of different medical streams is key to successful management of diseases that are otherwise not completely amenable to treatment by any single stream. He said varied experiences and research studies from across the world point to the fact that the immune system and natural resistance of the human body play a major role in the treatment and prevention of COVID-19. Singh was interacting with a delegation of the Brahmarishi Dudadari Burfani International Medical and Research Institution Haridwar that had come to present a proposal based on a new homeopathy research study on COVID-19, according to a personal ministry statement. Stressing on seeking students' feedback for bringing improvement in curriculum and teaching methodology, Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha on Monday called for devising institutional mechanism for sustained hand-holding of students. Chairing the 16th Board of Governors meeting of J&K Sainik School, Manasbal on Monday, he directed for incorporating novel methods for imparting education taking benefits of the information technology. The overall situation at friction points in eastern Ladakh remains unchanged and continues to be tense 4 days after foreign ministers of India and China agreed on a 5-point plan to resolve the prolonged border standoff. Both the Indian and Chinese troops are firmly holding on to their respective positions at the line of actual control. While the situation in the region continues to be tense, no fresh movement of Chinese troops was witnessed. suspected drug peddler was arrested on Monday after 7 kilograms of heroin worth rupees 35 crore was recovered from his possession in Jammu and Kashmir's Rajouri district. The recovery was made from a mini truck which was intercepted by a police party at a checkpoint near Rajouri town. This was the second big catch for Rajouri police in 5 days.
बेरिंग रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर JK11B 8033। इस गाड़ी के सर्च के दौरान 7 किलोग्राम 7 kgs ऑफ हेरोइन हमने रिकवर की है। FIR रजिस्टर की हमने पुलिस स्टेशन रजौरी में, FIR नंबर 484/2020।
Taking cognizance of the various media reports regarding problems being faced by COVID-19 patients admitted in various facilities, Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha held 2 back-to-back video conferences with all deputy commissioners and doctors handling the COVID-19 management at the forefront and reviewed the measures being taken for the overall containment of COVID in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Director General of Police Dilbag Singh visited District Police Lines Jammu and dedicated a command vehicle to J&K Police and interacted with senior police officer from District Jammu. DGP inspected the command vehicle which is equipped with modern technology and has been prepared by Range Police Headquarters Udhampur Riyasi under the supervision of DIG Udhampur Riyasi Range Sujit Kumar. The DGP also visited Police Hospital Jammu and chaired a meeting of doctors to review the measures already in place with regard to COVID-19 and also had a preview of a facility, COVID Care cum COVID Welfare Center, which will be dedicated to the police personnel of Jammu and Kashmir. The Jammu and Kashmir government has evacuated about 4,40,590 JK residents stranded in other parts of the country due to COVID lockdown while Lakhanpur and through special trains and buses till date amid strict observance of all necessary guidelines and standard operating procedures. As per the official data received in this regard, the Jammu and Kashmir administration has received 145 special trains at Jammu and Udhampur railway stations from different states and UT so far, with about 1,29,239 passengers, while about 3,11,351 persons from other states and UTs including 934 from abroad have been evacuated by the government through Lakhanpur till date. A total of 3,186 incidents of ceasefire violations by Pakistan was reported along the line of control in Jammu region in the last 8 months. In addition, 242 incidents of cross-border firing took place along the international border with Pakistan in Jammu region from January 1st to August 31st. 8 army personnel were killed and 2 other injured in Jammu and Kashmir this year till September 7th.